Hello everyone, how is it going? Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, so in today's video we are going to take a look at a complete guide on a legendary character which is Deathstroke. Yes, so I have made complete guide for many gold characters, I think 4 or 5 of them, but never made it for a legendary character. So I think Deathstroke is one of those characters which a lot of people have, but may have issues to get to know what exactly he can do completely. You know, so we're going to take a look at the complete guide for Deathstroke. So before we get into that, I just wanted to let you know that if you are new to the channel and if you are watching this video for the first time, I would like to ask you to please hit the subscribe button and click on the bell notification for further updates on videos just like this. Alright guys, so this Deathstroke you're looking at is a 4-star legendary character, agility legendary character, and he's just having one piece of gear. Now, what are we going to do over here in this video is we're going to take a look at the best artifacts, the gameplay, the passives, and the stats. So before we go anywhere else, let's jump in the stats. Now, if you are a free-to-play player, or let's say if you have spent a lot of gems to get Deathstroke but do not have gems to open the power-up chest and to get the gears for him, no need to worry, because let me tell you something, that this can be used, this character can be used without gears because he's a free-to-play legendary character. Okay, and so if in case you don't have the gears over here for Deathstroke, then no need to worry because he can be used without gears as well. But when he is being used without the gears, then there is no need to take a look at the stats. Yeah, because that is not relevant. The only thing that you're going to do is do the percentage damage over here, and there is pretty much no need to put on anything through the talents. Even if you put some good stuff on the talents, like an epic talent or a legendary talent, still you won't be able to max these out without the gears. So there is no point. But let's say if you have the gears, if you have invested a lot of gems in the power up chest, or if you have purchased the gears directly from the store, then what to do? Then which stats do you need to be maxed out? Then the first thing that needs to be maxed out is the critical attack chance. And the reason why critical attack chance has to be maxed out, because he generates power with critical hits. So obviously critical attack chance has to be maxed out. And then what else is critical attack damage? And you also need to add a little bit of fast attack chance. So let's say 300% CAD, 75% critical attack chance, and let's say 65% fast attack chance would be great. And there is no need to add defense or blocking or any resistances on this character. And we'll get to that part, why exactly. But as far as these stats are concerned, if you don't have gears, no need to think about it. But if you do have gears, then try to max out critical attack damage, critical attack chance, and get fast attack chance to at least 60 plus percent. So that he gains a lot of power when he's doing critical hits. All right, so now let's jump on into the passives. All right, so the passive number one is Expert Mercenary. All right, so every special enhances Deathstroke's attacks with a temporary buff. The same type of buff stacks up to 2 times. Now, this is not that huge. It won't give you huge amount of damage. But he this passive will also not be helpful in raid, solo raids, or pretty much anywhere. Maybe give you an extra buff for attack for a few seconds. Just 8.5 seconds, not even much. Yeah, let's move on. Steady improvement, 17% buff duration increase. Okay. Every successful special permanently increases the duration of expert mercenaries buffs. Duration can be increased by 100% during the battle. So this will increase the duration for expert mercenary, which is the passive one. And it will increase permanent duration, and can be increased by 100% during the entire battle. So you will get increased damage, but if you don't have the gears, then this passive will probably won't be any good for you. But if you have the gears, then you will do some extra damage because of this passive. Both the passive one and passive two. All right, this is very important. Passive number three, weak spots. 0.35 power bars gained when Deathstroke critically hits his opponents. So that is why I mentioned you need to put on max out critical attack chance, and fast attack chance as well is required. The more critical hits he does, the more power he's going to generate and the more specials he's going to do. Simple as that. And there is nothing else over here. Just pretty much simple to understand. All right, let's jump on the special one. Haven't upgraded it. Let's upgrade it. All right, so this gives us, okay, this gives us a damage boost, as you can see. Expert Mercenary, all attacks and specials have a 60% chance to be armor piercing. So you can do armor piercing attacks if you do a special one, and all the attacks, okay, not just the specials, the basic attacks as well will become armor piercing and will have 60.88% chance. It's like at level 62 to be armor piercing. All right, Deathstroke kicks his opponents and shoots them. Okay, this is how the special is done. All Deathstroke attacks. Okay, that's exactly what we read right now. Now, coming to the main special of this particular character. So there we go. A special 2 is over here, which is the most important part of this particular character. So, opponent's current health reduction 5.09%. So each time he does a special 2, okay, he will reduce 5.09% of opponent's current health. This will increase. Now let me show you. What I'm going to do, I will increase the level of this character. I'm going to use the agility class over here, 62 to 64. Okay. Oops, I'm sorry. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase the level of the special. Okay. I don't know what's wrong. I don't think I applied that. Yeah. There we go. 97 capsules applied. We have taken Deathstroke to level 64, and now we're going to upgrade this special too. So this just does not increase this percentage, but also the overall quota of damage that you're going to do on your opponent. So you can actually take down 43% of the damage and 5.19% each time you do a special 2. Now, this is the reason why I think you do not even require gears on Deathstroke. But still, if you are, let's say, on Heroic 6, Heroic 7, and let's say if you don't have enough, I mean, you don't basically have this particular character on 7 or 8 stars. I'm sorry, 6 or 7 stars, and it's dying pretty quick. At that point, you may need the gears. But overall, I don't think he needs gears. But because of this reason, this is the reason why he does not need any gears on because of the special 2, which can do a ton of percentage damage. Now, special number 3. Now, this can increase the critical attack chance, and critical attack chance means that you will get an extra power. So what you can do is this will increase eventually, as you can see. Now, I'm not going to upgrade it right now because I'm not using it because I mostly go with the Nora Snow Globes. That's why I don't think it's ideal to do upgrades right now. Maybe take it to level 30, 40 maybe. Yeah. It can interrupt opponent's special as well. That is one important thing. Let's say if you're about to die and you don't want to die, as simple as that, then you can use this special 3 to interrupt opponent's specials. Okay, and then expert mercenary, again, all attack and specials will have increased critical attack chance. Eventually, will get increased power. Okay, that's what we read. All right, guys. Now, which are the best artifacts to use? The best artifact to use on Deathstroke is obviously, without a doubt, it's Nora's Snow Globe. Now, Nora's Snow Globe is one of those artifacts which will give you increased, I'm sorry, which will give you clones. Let's say when you die, there will be a clone tagging in, and that clone will also do similar amount of percentage damage with its special 2 over the opponent. The only thing is that the clones won't have a lot of health, so you have to make sure that you do not die, you do not let those clones die. And apart from that, let's say if you don't have the gears for Deathstroke, Nora Snow Globe will also help your character to heal for 11% after performing a successful special, whether it be special 1, 2, or 3. He or that character who is having this particular artifact applied on him will increase the health for 11% max. And then after that, 23% attack after performing a successful special, which means extra four times, which means probably 89, 90% of these damage will increase after performing a successful special, which will stack up to 4 times. All right, so this happens 2 clones 2 times per battle, and they will have 23% of max health over 6 seconds. So the more health your Deathstroke will have, the more tankier your clones will be. Okay, and this is something that can do a lot of damage. Let's say if you're fighting against a boss who is having 2 billion health, this particular artifact, if applied on Deathstroke, can take down more than 70% of the health right away from that particular opponent. Okay, that's how this artifact is on when applied on Deathstroke. Now, let's say if you don't have, Nora Snow Globe, then what? Then what to do? Now, there is no alternate option, to be honest, for Nora Snow Globe. But when you don't have Nora Snow Globe, you can either go with a solo raid artifact that you have, or you can go with Dark Metal cards as well, because it gives you, let's say if you don't have the gears, then you can go with Dark Metal cards. It gives you a critical damage on every hit, which means you will get extra power, and then you can do extra specials, do the specials quite early. Okay, so these are the two artifacts which I think this is just out of choice. This is the only thing. If you don't have a Nora Snow Globe, then you can use this and you can give it a try. But then I think apart from that, you can also try using Zatanna's puppet, but again, it won't be that effective, because by the time you finish off the special twos, you might not get infinite power. But if you do, that's great. But maybe there might be chances that you might not get infinite power by doing special twos. And usually those special twos, are done pretty quick. Like in the first minute of the match, if you are not messing up with the basic attacks or your combo interruption, if you are combo interrupting. So the best one artifact again is Nora Snow Globe. Then give it a try to Zatanna's Puppet. You can give it a try to Dark Metal Card. Still, Nora Snow Globe is the best artifact. All right, guys. Now teams. So the best teams will be King of Atlantis Aquaman. It may be Black Adam. Any other character that can do percentage damage, or any other character that can reduce power reduction or increase power generation, will be very good. Now, I have used Deathstroke with King. I have used Deathstroke with Black Adam. I have used Deathstroke with as a support character. I have used Doctor Fate and Power Girl as well sometimes. As a support character, I've also used Green Lantern, Emerald Green Lantern, to increase power generation when he tags in and tags out. When he tags in, and then I've also used Horrific Scarecrow, to increase the opponent's power generation so that he does not die quite early during the fight. So these are a few teams to use. Now the gameplay is pretty simple. Okay, you just need to go in there, do as many special twos as possible, and if you're having Nora Snow Globe, then once you're done doing the percentage damage with Deathstroke, you let him die. When he's dead, let the clones tag in and do the same thing. Keep doing special twos until the percentage damage is done with the first clone, and the same for the second clone, and you will deal a hell lot of damage. I mean, we are talking about billions. Okay, I have done the most amount of damage that I've done with Deathstroke and Black Adam was 1.4 billion damage out of 2 billion. So that is how good this particular, and these characters are completely free to play, easy to obtain. You just open these chests and you can easily get Deathstroke. Okay, but the getting the gears is a completely different thing. But again, you don't even need gears if you can do so much damage without gears. All right, guys. So this is the complete build guide for Deathstroke. If you guys have any questions, any doubts, do let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer it to you. All right, guys. So thank you for your time. You guys have a great day. Take care and be blessed. Have a good one. Bye bye.